Hi guys, in today's video, I'll be explaining everything you need to know about Shopify, how you can use Shopify, and how to make money from Shopify with ease. Without any further ado, let's get right in. So when you get to Shopify by accessing shopify.com, you would actually come on this website that looks so great, and you might actually be confused at the first start where you see starting up you have the option to start your own business, branding, online presence, and store setup. If you actually want to sell on Shopify, you have the option to create an online store, point of sale, places a buy button, either on your website or anywhere you have. There's so many several options. So what we want to do right here is to make money from Shopify. And there are two ways you can actually make money from Shopify, right? The first way is by selling other people's product, meaning you grab Mr. A's product and you sell it to Mr. B and you make a commission out of that. So you can also start an e-commerce store in the sense of you can create your own online store using Shopify, and you can decide to put your products on there, drive traffic to those products or drive customers to those products, and you make money. Although they have a free plan, but the truth is you will need to pay a little as time goes on. So let's just get right in on how you can create an account on Shopify and how you can just get started. So let's just get right in. So the first thing you want to click on is to start free trial, right? So you actually don't wait for that to load up, and you will just have to create an account on Shopify. And that is very, very simple. Trust me, it doesn't really take time. You just need to fill in some necessary details as they might ask for. So the first thing you want to answer is let's get started. Which of this best describes you? Are you just starting out, or you're already selling online or in person or something? So which of them you actually want to choose? It depends on you. If you already have let me say a business, you already selling already, and you just want to make Shopify as a medium for you to get more customers, or a place where they can make payments or something, you actually want to go for this. But if you're just starting out, like me or like some other person who just want to create an account, you just go for the first option and you click on next. And so here is where it gets tricky. So the thing is, where would you like to sell? Is it an online store? Definitely you want to sell on Shopify. You want to create an online store on Shopify, or you want to sell on Facebook, meaning you can add a Shopify sell button or buy button on Facebook, and that way customers or your followers actually sees a list of products you have on your Facebook page. Or you can actually sell in person, an existing website or blog. Let me say you have a website like I do, and I also want to sell my own products on my blog using Shopify. I can do that, right? Or an online marketplace like Google and the rest, that is also nice, Amazon. Or you're not sure, you just want to get started. Well, for me, and which I would advise you to do, you go for online marketplace, because I'm just pretend I don't have a website. For a normal person, you might not have a website, but Google is also open for everyone. Amazon is open for everyone. So I will just go for online marketplace and I'll click on next. So which online marketplace do you want to sell on? I would actually go for Google, because I don't want to sell on XT. I don't want to sell on Amazon or eBay. I just want to go for Google. So let's just click on next. Let's see how that plays out. So now you are in a very, very tangible section, because there's a section where you have to put in your names. Yeah, the name of a store. So let me say I run a clothing store. I will just put something like let me think of a name that is actually very simple and unique. Pants cloth. This is actually nice for me. I'll just go for pants cloth, or pants cloth, or pants clothing. or something. So once I have the name, this is actually very, very unique. It gave me exactly the way I imputed it because no one has used this before. So like I said, you can read down here. It said this is a temporary URL to start setting up your Shopify store. So once you set up a store, you can choose to keep it as it is or replace it under custom domain name, which is nice. So I'll click on next. So this section you'll be asked to give your location. Here I am, I'm a Nigerian, so I will just choose my country as Nigeria. So we're actually gonna go with that. That's nice. So if you're in the US, you can decide to go for United States. If you're in Bangladesh, you can decide to go for any of that. So you have an option to create a website with an email, continue with Apple. That's for those who have an account with Apple, continue with Facebook, or continue with Google. So what I actually want to do is to continue with Google, but I'm not going to click that right now because I already have an account that's created in the name of Chris. So I'm just going to go to my own account and show you some stuff you might need to know on there on how you can actually make money here on Shopify. So let's just get right to this point. So now this is a freshly created Shopify store. As you can see, the domain name is Chris dash 7306 myshopifystore.com/admin. Now, why it has a number is because of someone definitely has a Shopify store with Chris already. So Shopify will actually create an extended name for you using numbers or whatever it chooses to use for you. So now the truth is, when you create a Shopify store, you have a free plan, and that's the truth. The free plan don't actually last. It just lasts for a couple of days. I created the account today as I'm recording this video, it's actually gonna it said continue Shopify store after August 26th by selecting a plan. So this free plan is actually gonna last till August 26th, and after that I might not be able to do anything here again until I choose a plan. So let's just get right in. So the first thing you actually want to do is to customize a theme for your Shopify store, which you can actually just do by clicking on here. You can decide to choose any of the theme provided for you. Let's just load up. Let's see what we have, and I'm very, very sure you're gonna be loving this. So one thing you actually need to okay, your online store is password protected. So I want to choose that because I'm still working on the store, so I don't want to make it visible to anyone yet. So this is a theme. I don't know if this is nice, but we can decide to let's customize this. I think we can actually go with that. Let's use the theme. So the truth is, I think I love the theme. So I'm not just gonna walk you through how to customize this. You can find this anywhere, or maybe create a separate video on how to customize this. So once you actually have, let me say for instance, I have this theme. What I would do is you can decide to drop an image if you have one. Drop an image. You can get image from sites like unsplash.com, pixel.com, and so many free images relating to your brand. So let's say I'm in the clothing industry. I'll just go to unsplash.com and I will search for clothing brands or clothing. Let me say clothing. Yeah, I think clothing is fine. So now I just search for clothing. I'll be given so many beautiful suggestions. So we have here, this is it. Okay, so this is very, very perfect for our business. You can actually decide to go with others. There's so many of them. You can decide to go with this. This is awesome. So all those images are actually free to use. You can download them by just clicking on here, and it downloads to your PC. So so I'm just gonna get back. So you can decide to You can decide to work on your buttons. Either you just choose to edit them. You can change the link text. Just you can decide to change buy now. Yeah, if that actually suits well, you can decide to put it as buy now or anything you decide to use. So you can decide to this button. I think there's a way to align this, but whichever is the case. So now you can decide to now because I'm a Nigerian, it actually has my currency automatically to 19 naira, which tends to be funny because we actually want to sell a product of 19 naira. If you're not a Nigerian, you won't actually know what 19 naira means. So I can actually decide to feature some collection of products here. And yeah, this is my product section. And I also have some sections here for my product listings and the ones I actually want to feature. So let me assume we actually have our Shopify team selected. So you want to have a catalog section which deals with your product listings, and also let's just go back. Okay, let's just go back. So definitely now we've decided to choose a theme. Now Shopify actually gives an option to create a blog post. You can write a blog post on Shopify. Now this is how you do it. Okay guys, so here's the truth. On Shopify you can actually create a blog post, and now this is what I actually recommend, and this is what have actually worked for me. So what you do is, now definitely if you actually have a Shopify domain name created for you, you won't actually show up on Google search except you actually you won't actually show up in Google search. So when you create a Shopify store, you want to actually copy the domain, and I'm gonna walk you a simple process on how to do this. You just go to Google Search Console. So once you have that, you just click on it, and you just click on Start Now. And when you click on Start Now, I don't want to click on Starting because I have a list of website already created, and I don't want to let out my stuff. So you click on Start Now, and you just create a listing and just list your domain, wait for Google to index it. And the truth is, when you create a blog post, you write a blog post, you do some keyword research relating to your product, and if people actually go up on Google and search for, let me say, into the clothing, best clothing for men in Nigeria, and I actually search for that on Google. Now the truth is, if I actually have my site or my Shopify store already doing well, I would actually show up on this first page, provided you have a unique article or unique content. So that is it for that. And to make money on Shopify, you can either drive in customers. If you have customers already, you can either decide to drive them from social media by creating a product, sharing your link, and putting it up there for users to click on them and make purchases. Without that, if you actually still want to make money on Shopify, the best way to go is by listing your product on Shopify and doing a campaign ads by running advertisement on Facebook, creating a blog post, which is actually going to get you dedicated customers. I can assure you that, provided you have a good product. And that is it for that. And creating a Shopify store isn't just limited to clothing. I just use clothing for an example, and trust me, Shopify is the best way you can actually make money online right now. And believe me, if you have any questions to ask regarding this whole video, Please don't hesitate to reach out in the comment section, because we're going to be replying to every video and every comment on this channel. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe to this video. Thanks for watching.